Hello, if you are wondering how many iPad generations are there, then the answer is a little bit ambiguous because you have different iPad versions. We have, of course, the standard iPad, we have iPad mini, iPad Air, and of course iPad Pro. And these models can also be divided by, for instance, the display sizes, because over here, if you can see, we have iPad Pro 12.9-inch display, and it is marked as 6th generation. However, of course, we now have iPad Pro 13-inch display with M4, and these are not identified by any generations, you can say. And the same goes with the iPad Pro 11-inch with M4. They don't have any identification of the generation as well. So in the case of Pro, it is different. Depending on the display size, we have different generations. As you can see, the 12.9-inch display has 6 generations in total, but the 11-inch has 4 generations. And if you scroll down on the list of all iPads that have been created so far, we also have the 10.5, so 10.5-inch display, and this is the only single generation, because the next one that has 11-inch display, this is technically the first generation of these iPad Pros. So you can try to find the list of all these iPads. You can, for instance, Google identify your iPad model, and you should be able to find this Apple website, and over here you can check all these iPad versions, so you can have a better understanding how they are labeled as. So these are all iPad Pros, and now over here we have iPad Air, and this is pretty much the same case as with iPad Pros, because right now we have the M2 versions, which are the newest generation and therefore also the first generation. These are the first ones to be named like so, and we have 13 and 11-inch displays. But then before that we had just iPad Air, which was the 5th generation, the latest one. And then we have the 4th, of course, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. So this is how it works. So technically we can say that the current iPad Airs are the 6th generation. But in reality, Apple doesn't label them as 6th. They are the first ones with new display sizes and with M2s. So if we scroll down further, we have iPad mini, and we had 6 iPad minis in total. At least they were labeled as mini 1, 2, then 3rd generation, and so on and so forth. And the most recent one that was released not so long ago is the iPad mini A17 Pro, which is a new processor, of course. And technically it is the 7th generation, but once again, just like in the case of previous Apple iPads, and they are not really named as 7th generation, but technically they are. And of course we have the standard iPads, where so far they are all labeled with generations. So the most recent one so far is the 10th generation from 2022. And as you can see, the list goes on, and all of these are just named iPad. So this is the full list of iPads. So the most recent iPad, the standard version is the 10th generation, so there are 10 generations in total. For iPad mini, it seems to be technically 7th. And with iPad Air, it is a little bit different, because we can say that it is the 6th generation so far, which are now divided by display sizes. And with iPad Pro, it is even more messy, so I'm not even gonna try to explain that really, but technically we can say that it is like perhaps 7th now generation, but at the same time not really, because different display sizes have different generations. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and see you in my next videos. Bye!